All right. Well, here we go. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
I am excited for you guys to hear from my friend Jennifer today. She is going to go over to her Facebook page and try to share this real quickly. So sometimes it takes a minute for it to show up, but we want her friends to see this too. So I'm going to give us a second to get started. Let us know that you see us and where you're watching from. Jennifer said when we got on that she was jealous that I'm in a tank top. She's like, is it not cold there? No. Well, yeah, it's cold. It's just I worked out in our barn today. So I was not working out outside. Anyway, okay, we'll get started in just a few. I think I see us live. So we should be good to go.
Okay, I think I got it shared onto my page.
Yay, awesome.
Yay.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So I am again happy Friday, and we're glad you guys are here. Hey Kim and Tanya. Okay, I see you girls. All right. So love sharing the stories of my friends that have made the decision to thrive with me. And I know that a lot of my Facebook friends and followers have been hearing my story for quite some time, but I love just being able to interview and someone else. We all have our own unique stories. I think the main three things we always rave about is just better energy. If it's a mama you're talking to, she's going to say better mom mojo, better sleep at night, managing of joint discomforts. For me, I tell everyone I feel 10 years younger. I sleep good every night. My knees don't bother me anymore like they used to. My hands don't ache when the weather changes. And Thrive has definitely allowed me to enjoy each crazy, chaotic stage of life that comes our way. It's so funny. I used to say this crazy, chaotic stage of life. And then I'm like, oh, wait, that was a crazy, chaotic stage. So I started thriving when my kids were only 3. And then, wait, this was a crazy, chaotic stage. And then this was a crazy, chaotic stage. And then we just came out of 2020, which was a crazy year for all of us. And then here we are in 2021 trying to go, okay, seriously. But yeah, fueling your body from the inside out definitely creates quite a story in itself. And like I said, we all have our own little unique experiences. So Jennifer brings some expertise to the table as far as understanding how the human body works. So this is always fun for me because I'm not a scientist. I'm not a nutritionist. My background's in speech pathology, and I was just a tired, exhausted mama that found something amazing. And that's what I love to share. But Jennifer actually understands how the human body works. And so it's always fun just to kind of hear her story and just hear, where she started and what was it that was so appealing to her about this whole Thrive experience. So Jennifer, introduce yourself and tell everyone where you were before this whole Thrive thing entered your life.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am a nurse practitioner. I've been in the medical field. I've been a nurse practitioner for 19 years now, which is hard to believe. But anyway, I have 3 children, ages 21, almost 18, and 14. And I've been married almost 25 years. So anyway, before Thrive, I have always, been healthy. I have always been into fitness. I've always made it a priority in my life. And I've always wanted to try to be as healthy as I can be. And so anyway, little did I know, I was starting to drag. It was hard for me to get up in the morning. I was hitting that snooze button. I would still get up. I would go work out. I worked 12-hour shifts at an acute care clinic. So those were rough at times. About 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I would start to crash and go for that cup of coffee, and it still didn't help. And I would come home, I would be irritable because, it was a long day at work. I like to work my shifts together so I can have days off together and go do things, but I didn't have a lot of energy to go do things because I was exhausted. So I was experiencing a lot of joint problems. I've been a runner most of my life, and I have done half marathons. I've done full marathons, and I was having a lot of problems with basically my foot and hip pre-Thrive. I've had problems in a lot of areas in my body, but my foot and hip were the big problems at the time. So anyway, I met Mauria. We both have a condo in Florida, Panama City Beach, and that's how I met her. We became friends on Facebook, and I started to see her post about this Thrive. Well, I would just scroll on by, whatever, like we all do and did. Anyway, one day I was laying in bed, and it was after I come home from a long day at work, laying in bed, scrolling through Facebook, and Mauria comes on doing a live. And I listened to a story, and then I went over to the Lavelle Facebook page and I read some stories. And, I'm like, what if this really works? I thought, I've tried so many things in the past. I've been to GNC, I've been to the health food, the health stores, the health food stores, and I've tried many things, but none of them, I didn't feel like any of them really did much for me. So I'm like, well, what if this could do something for me? I'm like, what do I have to lose? Why don't I just try it? So finally, after reading through several stories, I contacted you a few days later. I kept putting it off, but finally I'm like, okay, this is a sign from God that I need to try this product. And so I contacted you. You helped me place my first order, told my husband about it, and he's like, well, I want to try it. And so I placed his order a couple of days later. And so I'm happy to say that we have been thriving together for almost 2 years now. And it's been awesome. So I love the 3 easy steps in the morning. And I'll tell you a little bit about what happened after I started thriving. So that first morning, I had just gotten over being sick. And that's another thing, is that in my field, I work in an acute care clinic. So I'm taking care of sick people all day long. And I would get sick quite often. I would, just get the nasty respiratory viral illnesses and stuff. So I had just gotten over being sick. My Thrive came in the mail, and I was super excited about getting it started. So I set my alarm, and I was so excited that morning. And I took 1 capsule. You told me to start with 1 capsule. And I did. And I got up that morning, and I went to work out like I normally do. And I don't know, probably 30 minutes later into my workout, I was like, what's going on right now? I was, like, oh my gosh, I just feel really amazing. So I came up, I drank my shake and everything. And on my way to work, I just had like this fog lift off of me. And I just felt so good. I went to work that day, and I felt amazing. And I had just gotten over being sick, and I was dreading the 12-hour work day, but I felt so good that day. And so I was so excited on day 2. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get up and do this all again. And it just got better and better. And I noticed by day 3, probably, that my gut was feeling better. I didn't feel so bloated. And probably by day 10, and I wasn't even the one who noticed it because I was so excited about feeling better and having more energy and being happier, I hadn't even noticed that I wasn't limping anymore. So I had been limping for so long that one of the nurses I work with, I walked into work one day and she's like, Jennifer, you're not limping. And I'm like, I'm not. And I didn't even notice it because I was so excited about everything else I was feeling. I hadn't even noticed that my foot and my hip and my joints were feeling better.
Isn't that crazy? And I hear that a lot from people. Like, we notice certain things, but the people around us actually start noticing certain things. So here you are, busy mom, nurse practitioner, working 12-hour shifts, but yet and never done any kind of business like this. What made you decide to join us from the business aspect?
Well, I wasn't looking, I was just looking to feel better. I was just looking to, gain some energy. I was looking to, just feel better. I wasn't looking at a business thing, but probably a week to a week and a half after I had been on the product. And I have to say, my husband was experiencing a lot of the same things I was. He was a day one thriver as well. And so anyway, we were just feeling so great that I told him, I'm like, I think I need to tell people about this product. I know what it has done for me in this 7 to 10 days. I think I owe it to other people, to let them know about it. And by no means have I've never even done anything like this before. I've never been involved in anything like this before. Never did I think I ever would be involved in anything like this before. I don't know how to sell things. But it's not, you're like, it's not about selling, it's about sharing your experience. And that's exactly what it is. It's about sharing what this amazing nutritional product has done for me. And it's easy to do because I've tried so many things in the past and none of them have ever done even 10% of what Thrive has done for me.
Right. So let's talk about just the 3 steps. And why do you think, Jennifer, that we have such good results? Because there's no magical ingredient in Thrive that we claim that no one else has. All the ingredients have been used from a nutritional standpoint for forever. What is it about Thrive that makes it different and creates all these stories that then improves overall health?
Well, being in the medical field, I did a lot of research on Thrive and stuff. And it's pharmaceutical grade products. It's premium nutrition and it fills in those nutritional gaps. And I just think that, and with the 3 steps being first thing in the morning, I think that is key for sure, because a lot of different nutritional programs require you maybe to be on a special diet, or they require you to take a couple pills first thing in the morning, a couple pills at noon, a few pills in the evening. Can't remember to do stuff like that necessarily. I like the easy simplicity part of Thrive. That sold me for sure. Now there's other products I love to use. I have found so many other products that Thrive has that I love to use throughout the day as well. But
what are some of your favorites with us?
Okay, so I love Sculpt. Yes, I love Sculpt. I take 3 Sculpt in the morning after I take my 2 vitamins, and I absolutely love it. I think it's done amazing things. I like the name Sculpt because I think that's what it does. I think it helps sculpt your muscles. I think tone, that type of thing. And that's the other thing with Thrive is, I did not need to lose weight, but what I did need and what Thrive has done for me is it's helped me to tone up, and it has helped me to get rid of some of those inches, and being now 49 years old, I think it really helps me to maintain. It's easy to maintain. And I just love how it makes me feel. I really do. But so I love Sculpt. I also love Boost and Blast. I do.
Boost and Blast. Talk to us about Boost and Blast, because I know that you've sworn by it.
I love it.
You've absolutely sworn by it. But what does it do for people? Like, why do you all need to be taking Boost and Blast?
Boost and Blast. I mix them together usually every afternoon. It's sweet. So like if you have that sweet tooth, for me, I think it kind of curbs that sweet tooth. But Boost, what is it? Is it like 16 servings of fruits and vegetables? I think it's just a green powder in a package. I like to mix it with Blast. And Blast it's the berries, the antioxidants, and good for cardiovascular health. And it has a bunch of great goodness in it. So I like to mix those together. I've been doing the treat meal when I, have a cheat meal. I like to do the treat meal.
Treat meal for the cheat meal.
Treat meal for the cheat meal. That'll be happening later, probably. And oh gosh, I love so many products. My husband loves the cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only drink cafe really in the winter time. It's a great afternoon thing for me. Yeah. And you know what I have officially become addicted to, I'll just say it, is thirst.
Oh yes, we love the thirst.
Thirst has been amazing. And guys, that's just an electrolyte and hydration drink, but oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. So, well, I don't know, any last minute closing thoughts, Jennifer, that you want to share? I know, overall you weren't super skeptical, but you wanted to make sure that you knew enough about this and you had done your research. But would you agree that the real research is once you get it in your body? That's what I tell people. I'm like, you have to put it to the test. I don't know what it's going to do for you, but I'm telling you right now, give me 10 days, you're going to want it for the next 10 years of your life. And it's a good thing you can get it for free. We haven't talked about that, but customers and promoters can thrive for free. It's just one of those things that we all need to be taking nutritional supplements anyway. If you're taking vitamins that you can't feel, you're definitely missing out. Why not feel good? Why not wake up every morning feeling rested? Why not, start your day on the right track, and have the energy to do what you want to do? Why not put your health first? So any last minute closing thoughts before we go?
No, I'm just super thankful that I trusted you. And I'm super thankful that, I did not continue to ignore those posts. And I went for it, even being skeptical. I mean, it's been a definite game changer for my husband and I. So
I love that you're a thriving family. It's not just you.
Yeah.
You're a thriving
and
family.
What I love too is that our kids watch us. Kids watch what you do. And they watch that we're healthy. We're a healthy family. We're taking good supplements and we're working out and we have energy. We have motivation, and I think that's important.
For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, tell Jennifer, thank you for hopping on and sharing her story. And if you happen to be one of those skeptics that's been scrolling past and actually watched our live today and you say, okay, I want to feel good. I want that energy. I want the brain fog lifted. I want to have motivation to get up and move my body. I want to go through the day without a headache. I'm tired of my hands and my joints aching all the time. You've got to reach out to whoever shared this with you, or if you're a friend of mine or Jennifer's, this is where you say, okay, I want to give this a whirl. I have nothing to lose. And we'll be excited to walk you through it every step of the way. So thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. And thanks again, Jennifer.
Hey, thanks.